Someone posted a really good question on Instagram, and I just had to get your take on it. All right. They want to know if telling your partner your whereabouts and who you're with at all times is considered respect, or is it actually a form of control? So, ladies, what do you think?
Were you asked to tell where you're at all times? Because that, to me, would seem like a form of control.
Right.
If my significant other is telling me I have to tell them where I'm at all times and I have to let them know, is very different from me feeling like my husband's my best friend and I just want to let you know what I'm up to and what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Two completely different scenarios. You know, like, you ever just had, I've had best friends like that I'm like, oh my God, girl, I'm over here and this drink is so good and this is what I'm eating. If it's in that way, I don't even think it's about respect at all. I think it's about having a real friendship and wanting someone to know where you at and what you're doing.
Yeah.
I think that there are some people, when they're in a relationship, they want that. They want that person, like, they feel like that's a way of that person showing that they care.
I think there's a trust issue there.
Yeah,
I do
it's
too.
insecurity and it's also trust. It's
Yeah.
a really huge insecure thing.
Yeah.
You know, I think being in a mature relationship such as myself, I don't give a damn. I don't even know where James is, right? I don't care. I have too much work to do to worry about where he gonna come home. I'm fine. And if you're doing something wrong, I really truly believe I'm gonna find out if you're doing something wrong.
What's
but then the
done
thing
in the
is,
dark will always come to
and I
light.
tell this to women all the time.
Yeah.
So you don't have to put trackers. You don't have to be calling
You're driving
and blowing up
yourself
phones.
crazy for nothing.
You wasting your time.
Exactly.
Because the time that you're sitting up there doing that, you could be working on yourself, making sure you're
That's right.
I need to go do my walk. I ain't got time to be worrying about what you're doing.
Say
now,
that.
you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Garcelle, go ahead.
No. You're saying all the things that I would say too. If you have to report, it's a different thing. That's
Not
control.
okay.
But if you're like, babe, here, I'm going to get my hair done.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to meet up with Adrian. We're going to have a drink. And then I'm going to talk to Lonnie. Like, I think it's one thing to want to share as opposed to wanting to share.
Now,
and I don't really want to know what he's doing all the time.
I don't want, but I will
I'm
say
busy
this.
doing my thing.
Because we do live together.
Yeah.
This is my preference.
Yeah.
That you tell me if you're going to be out late.
That's a safety
Or
Yeah,
I
if
tell
you're cooking
you.
dinner or, right.
That's consideration and safety.
Yes.
Consideration is, hey, we live together. Don't keep me up all night wondering where you are.
you are.
Let me know what time you're gonna. That's just consideration and like just being normal. Versus like, tell me where you're at. And then there's a safety issue. Like, for instance, myself, if I'm in an Uber, I always send my husband or I show him that I'm on my trip so that I'm okay and I'm getting to where I'm going on time. Israel, when he checks into a hotel, he always tells me what the room number is and what hotel it is, so that if, God forbid, there's an emergency and he can't hear his cell phone, that I can contact the room that he's in. God forbid, you know, something happens, you should know where that person is.
I have a question.
Okay.
Now, go back years. We talking about relationships. We talking about roommates.
Yeah.
I had a roommate, and this was like 20 years ago when I had a roommate, that used to always want to know where I was. And I felt like I didn't need, because I'm like, I'm not dating you.
Right.
Oh,
Why you care?
And what do you think it was?
very suffocating.
Controlling.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And she, and even like, I'm like, because this was a roommate situation where as long as I'm paying half of my, you know, what do you care if I don't come back
She wants to be invited to all the things that you're doing.
Well, that was the problem. That's why I had to move up out of there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, girl, one time I had a date, she sitting at the table with us. Bitch, if you don't get up off this table.
She wanted to know your whole social calendar.
She sit there,
she could be a part.
enjoy the day too. Like,
so where are we going tonight?
Where are we going?
What are we eating?
Yes, what are we gonna wear?
I had to get up out of there.
French. We who?
Okay.
Okay.